Well, good evening. It's Thursday evening. I'm in my automobile and I'm headed to Menards. Got to go and pick up some granite cleaner. The wife and myself and her mother are going to her mother's gravestone, her grave, where my wife and I are going to be buried. We're going to be buried out there. That's where my underground condominium is located. But she wants to clean the stone, and so I'm going to buy some stuff that will clean it, that you can just spray it on and not have to worry about it. And then we're going to go to Knightstown, Indiana, where my wife's sister is, and we're going to do her stone. So that's where we're headed now. I've been doing some videos here on TikTok, and they're messing with me. They're either slowing them down, or they're reducing the number of people that can see them, or you hear some music in the background, but my mouth is going, but you can't hear a damn word I'm saying. Henry told me that he's got captions on, so he's able to read what I'm saying. That's pretty smart, but I am getting irritated. So every time I do one of these, I automatically share it on this TikTok channel, and I also share it on YouTube. I've got a channel there too, and it's called exactly the same as this one. So you guys might want to check me out there. I'm sure eventually YouTube will want to start messing with me as well. So that's what I'm doing now. It seems like anytime I talk about politics, I get slapped somewhere or another. And I guess if I was to talk about some socialists or some Democrats in a real positive light, and build them up and massage them and make them feel better, I'd get all kinds of views. It wouldn't mess with that. But I think I would probably get sick and throw up if I tried to do something like that. You know, this deal with New York City, it's gonna be bad, because these stupid young kids, they have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Now, they're teaching this stuff in school, as I've said before, but they're thinking they're gonna get all this shit for free. Well, nothing's free. You guys know that, because the problem with socialism, and I'll say it over and over again, is eventually you run out of other people's money. And socialism is like insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I wish these young people would go and do some research on their own and try to find just one place on this earth where they've had the socialist, idea, and they put it into practice and it actually worked. One place. I'd be flabbergasted if somebody could show me somewhere, somehow, where socialism has been beneficial for the general public of whatever country has it. You're not going to find it. Anyway, I found a place that would make a liner for my hot tub, or not hot tub, for my fountain. And it seems to be holding water a lot better than it was last year. But I'm going to go ahead and, I went ahead and ordered this liner. It's specially made to fit down inside of my fountain, because it's 62 inches across and it's 2 feet 8 inches deep. So, and it's made out of 30 mil plastic, and it comes with an underlayment so I can cushion the bottom of it. And then the edges will get glued to the side of the cement with contact cement. the whole works with taxes, the underlayment, and patch kit, if I should ever tear it, was $720. For me not to have to mess with this but one more time, and that's to drain it and put this liner in, glue the edges tight, and then fill the thing up, it's worth the $720 to me. So, some people may say it's not, some may say it is. But on another note, don't know if I mentioned this or not. If I did, just absorb it as additional information. They're in my mobile home park, or as I like to affectionately call it, the Tin Can Estates. I have purchased one of the trailers, mobile homes. The average price of these things in the park right now for the single wides is selling for about $35,000. Well, I found this one. The lady just put her mother in the nursing home, and she just wanted to get out from underneath of it. She didn't want to have to pay any lot rent, which is coming up the 1st of July. So I said, well, how much will you want for it? She says, $4,000. I walked through it and checked. All the walls are sound, all the floors sound. It has a little trouble in the bathroom. But I figure for about an additional $5,000 or $6,000, I can have it ready to sell. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Tomorrow I'll go give it a $4,000. I'll get the keys, and I've got somebody that I'm going to hire to do the outside, do the landscaping, wash this out, and wash it, do all the windows, and clean up the garage and the work area that's in there. And then somebody else to do the inside with a really, really deep cleaning and maybe some painting. And then I'm going to list that sapsucker for $35,000, $40,000, and I'll probably settle if it takes too long to sell it. I'll settle for $25,000, $28,000, and I'll put $20,000 profit in my pocket. Hopefully that's the way it'll go. Anyway, cross your fingers that it works out that way. Part of the reason I want to do it, I want to help my wife get out of debt and pay off her credit card and a couple other things, so she can go ahead and retire from her job. She works as in a dry cleaners, and dry cleaners, they're notoriously hot. And she's turning 65 this year, and I think it's time for her to stop working in that freaking sweat factory. She loves what she's doing. She's been doing it for 30-some years. She gets paid good money because she's at the top of her. She's a desired employee because she knows what she's doing. But it's time for her to retire. Anyway, I'm getting ready to pull into Menards now, so I've rattled on long enough. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. We'll see how much of this they'll post.